And that guard, 6'5" from Iowa State, number 0, Tyrese Haliburton.
Thought about it, now puts it on the floor. With his fake, kicks it back out. Siakam, Haliburton lines up a long three-pointer. Got it! Haliburton launches another one. Puts it in! Back-to-back threes for Tyrese Haliburton. Tips it, but after it right there to pick it up. Haliburton tries again. Haliburton hits again. His third three-pointer already. Kicks it out. Top it. Haliburton falls down. He looks hurt. Haliburton's hurt right away when he fell. Oh, you get in a situation like this, you're just sick to your stomach for the young man.
With the 12th pick in the 2020 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Tyrese Haliburton from Iowa State University.
After being drafted 12th overall in 2020 by the Sacramento Kings, Tyrese wasn't set up for stardom, a franchise that hasn't seen the playoffs in over a decade. With De'Aaron Fox already locked in on a $163 million extension, Haliburton was the odd man out before he even got started. But that didn't stop him. In his first game, he dropped 12 points and 4 assists off the bench. And by the end of the season, he was a clear standout, earning all-rookie first-team honors and finishing third in Rookie of the Year voting. By his second season, Haliburton was finding his stride. Despite dropping a career high of 38 against Philly and hanging out 17 assists in his final game as a King, Sacramento shipped him out. In February 2022, Tyrese Haliburton was traded to the Indiana Pacers, a rebuilding team that wasn't on anyone's radar. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle called him an elite young point guard. President Kevin Pritchard said they were going to build around him. No more sharing the spotlight, no more uncertainty. For the first time, Tyrese had a team that believed in him. In his first game with Indiana, he dropped 23 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, and 3 steals. In just 26 games with Indiana that season, he averaged 17.5 points, nearly 10 assists, and he was only getting started. The following season, Tyrese leveled up. He led the Pacers to early wins, dropped 43 on Miami, and became the first player in NBA history to record 40 assists with 0 turnovers over 3 games. Then came a 2-week injury. Indiana went 1-9 without him. When he returned, it was obvious. The team didn't just play with Tyrese, it depended on him. He earned his first All-Star nod in 2023, set franchise records in assists. By season's end, there was no debate. Tyrese Haliburton was one of the league's best playmakers. That summer, he signed a $260 million extension. Indiana was officially his team, and his name belonged in the conversation with the game's elite. And then came the statement year. A 44-point game here, a 23-assist night there. He was leading the league in assists. He was doing things only Magic, Stockton, and Paul had ever done. He was voted an all-star starter in his home arena. He dropped 32 points and nearly stole the MVP. And in April, he passed Mark Jackson for the most assists in single-season Pacers history. In just 2 years, Haliburton had gone from a trade piece to the face of a franchise. Not everyone was watching, but those who were knew. He wasn't just leading the team, he was building something. The Pacers eventually got swept by the soon-to-be NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. Some say it was a fluke that the Pacers were there in the first place. The 24-25 regular season was a masterclass. Tyrese Haliburton was in complete control, leading one of the most explosive offenses in the league with precision, creativity, and calm. He ran the show his way, efficient, unselfish, deadly when it mattered, breaking records, rewriting expectations. Another All-NBA selection, more franchise records, but with every step forward came more doubt. Just as the playoffs approached, a league-wide player poll dropped. Haliburton voted the most overrated player in the NBA. He had done everything right, but respect, still up for debate. Then came the postseason. Tyrese Haliburton came into the 2025 playoffs with something to prove. He'd been called efficient, smart, special, overrated. That was about to change. In round 1 against Milwaukee, he gave Indiana the dagger, a game-winning layup in overtime to close out the series in 5. 26 points, 3 steals, 3 blocks, 1 message. He was here. Next round, Game 2. Down late against Cleveland, he took over in the 4th and buried a 3 to seal another win. 2 series, 2 game winners. In the closeout, he dropped 31, sending Indiana to back-to-back conference finals. Then came the Knicks. Game 1, down again, he forced overtime with a clutch jumper and channeled Pacers history with a Reggie Miller-style choke celebration. Same place, same teams, but Haliburton was writing his own chapter. In Game 4, he made playoff history. 32 points, 12 rebounds, 15 assists. 0 turnovers. No one has ever done that before. He sealed the series in Game 6 with another masterclass. 21 points, 13 assists, 11 of them in the 4th quarter alone. For the first time in 25 years, Indiana was going back to the finals. Game 1 of the finals. The moment was massive, but Tyrese didn't flinch. Down 15, he delivered the go-ahead jumper with 0.3 seconds left. The latest finals game winner since Jordan in '97. Analysts called it the most clutch run in NBA history. In Game 3, he nearly notched a triple-double. Indiana took a 2-1 series lead. Everything was lining up. But then, it shifted. Game 5, Haliburton struggled. He missed every shot he took. Afterward, an MRI confirmed he had aggravated a right calf injury. Still, he suited up for Game 6. The Pacers blew out the Thunder. Game 7 was set. The moment was waiting. Game 7. Haliburton came out hot. 3 of his first 4 from deep hit. Tyrese is unstoppable. And for a moment, it felt like destiny. That this legendary run, made up of legendary plays, was going to be completed with a masterclass from Haliburton. Then, it happened. A non-contact injury to the right leg. He never returned. Without their leader, the Pacers crumbled. 23 turnovers, 32 points off of their mistakes. The Thunder took the title. Indiana was left shocked and silenced. Tyrese Haliburton's postseason was unforgettable, the most clutch postseason run in NBA history. He proved to the world and the peers that voted him the most overrated wrong. He hit game winners, changed the narrative, but when it mattered most, he was erased from the ending of his own story. A historic run ended by the one thing he couldn't control.